March the 5th, 2018. Guys, just a quick update. I was looking at the storm that moved across the northeast a few days ago, and there's still a lot of power down, a lot of flooding, guys. It was a snow hurricane event, basically. But you've got the same scenario setting up now. What we've got is a storm that's coming across the United States. And guys, here in central Mississippi, by 6 p.m. tonight, you could have tornado watches out. But that storm's going to come across. It's going to meet with a front off Florida. We're going to go into the same situation. It may not be quite as strong. It's hard to tell this early. But in the next 24 to 36 hours, this storm could be fully in place. And you can look at the timestamp at the top there. You're going out 23 hours. It's already came across the U.S. You're starting to drop down into your 982, 980 millibars, guys. And that's going to set up these high winds again. And it's going to set up for more snow and rain. Mississippi River is already overflowing many banks, things like that. So the rain that's coming through there is going to affect us. Again, the river was low all summer. Now it is getting flood threats as far south as Vicksburg, Mississippi. And the water is rising there. But again, going out 72 hours, you can see the storm is still off the New England coast, moving all the way, actually off the entire East Coast. But the center is going to be, again, the same area that we just saw that major storm come through. And what you've got, this is the kind of bottom leading edge of the storm. And by 6 p.m., they're saying this should be arriving here around Jackson, Mississippi, Central Time. So we're going to have to watch that. Could be some tornadoes in that. Up here, we have a blizzard occurring. We've got high wind warnings. We've got some flood watches, things like that. We're going to look at that update on that. But if we put this map in motion, you can see as the day is going forward in the heat, that band that's just coming across the Austin city limits on the south tip of it is starting to get very red. So we're going to have to watch that. We'll just kind of look at it close again. You can see Austin there, Waco, Bryan, Texas, Brownwood. But it's the edge of the storm is leading up south of Tyler. But again, it's going to be coming across the south. And you guys in Mississippi here, in Alabama, Georgia, you know how that works out overnight sometimes. You've got red flag warnings. That means dry conditions with high winds on the tail end of that blizzard north of there. That's what the high wind warnings are there in gold. You've got blizzard conditions already further north right there. Just check your color coding. You get into winter storm watches, and that's the part up there that you saw swirling. So that's going to meet with this fast-moving southern front. The southern edge of this storm is going to be offshore. Then it's going to start moving north, and this blizzard and all of it's going to tie together right in this area. And, guys, you still have gale warnings right now offshore from the previous storm. You got those are storm warnings all the way through here. You've got winter storm watches already setting up for New England. And check that out. And if you look along the Mississippi River, you can see the different green branches. Those are flood conditions. Again, the Mississippi River is flooding. So be aware of that if you're in low-lying areas. I'm sure local authorities have gotten in touch with the people that will be affected by that flooding. But, guys, this fast-moving southern tip of the storm could bring us some tornadoes. And, guys, I hate to say it, but it looks like you're going to go through in the next 36 hours as it forms up another winter storm, nor'easter, coming up, again, the northeastern coast of the U.S. Guys, just a quick update. Don't let your guard down, and we're kind of keeping an eye on this because people lost their lives. They lost a lot of property in this last storm. And if you looked at some of the images, there were power lines down everywhere, trees down. People were, during the storm, were putting comments on our channel about how horrendous the winds were. So it's about to set up for something very similar. The reason I know it is the low millibar pressure in the very first hurricane map that I showed you. That is indicative of very high winds. So you're just going to have to watch it, guys. This is a heads up. And listen, I will update this later. If that southern tip of that storm starts to get tornadic on us, I will come in and we will go through that. Guys, it's heads up. Be safe.